please feel free to do so. This is a safe place, safe environment, and we will get your questions answered because we're family. All right. So welcome to today's daily meeting. Always a pleasure. Today is Friday. Yeah, today is Friday. Okay. So getting ready for the weekend. Again, make sure you have what you need. All right. Always a pleasure. We are sounding on. And there is the gentleman, the founder and CEO of the ATSJR Companies, Millionaire Maker, Innovator, Creator, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Hey, everybody, let me get straight to something important, and then I will build from there. We're talking about entering the metaverse today. We got a lot to talk about.
The last few years have been humbling for me and our company in a lot of ways. One of the main lessons that I've learned is that building products isn't enough. We also need to build ecosystems so that millions of people can have a stake in the future, can be rewarded for their work, and benefit as the tide rises, not just as consumers, but as creators and developers. But this period has also been humbling because as big of a company as we are, we've also learned what it is like to build for other platforms. And living under their rules has profoundly shaped my views on the tech industry. Most of all, I've come to believe that the lack of choice and high fees are stifling innovation, stopping people from building new things, and holding back the entire internet economy. We've tried to take a different approach. We want to serve as many people as possible, which means working to make our services cost less, not more. Our mobile apps are free. Our ads business model is an auction which guarantees every business the most competitive price possible. We offer our creator and commerce tools either at cost or with modest fees to enable as much creation and commerce as possible. And it's worked. Billions of people love our products. We have hundreds of millions of businesses on our platform, and we have a rapidly growing ecosystem and a thriving business. That's the approach that we want to take to help build the metaverse too. We plan to continue to either subsidize our devices or sell them at cost to make them available to more people. We'll continue supporting sideloading and linking to PCs so consumers and developers have choice rather than forcing them to use the Quest store to find apps or reach customers. And we'll aim to offer developer and creator services with low fees in as many cases as possible so we can maximize the overall creator economy, while recognizing that to keep investing in this future, we'll need to keep some fees higher for some period to make sure that we don't lose too much money on this program overall. After all, while a growing number of developers are already profitable, we expect to invest many billions of dollars for years to come before the metaverse reaches scale. Our hope, though, is that if we all work at it, then within the next decade, the metaverse will reach 1 billion people, host hundreds of billions of dollars of digital commerce, and support jobs for millions of creators and developers. We'll try to lay out how some of this commerce model will work, but I also want to be upfront about the fact that there's a ton that we just don't know yet. What I can tell you, though, is that we are fully committed to this. It is the next chapter of our work, and we believe for the internet overall. And our strategy and track record show that we will do everything we believe is sustainable to grow the community, the creator economy, and the developer ecosystem. And to tell us more about all of that, here's Vishal, our head of Metaverse products.
Thanks, Mark. As you said, our approach is to serve as many people, creators, and businesses as we can by keeping fees as low as possible and offering choice. As a company, we have been investing in commerce and creators for many years. But let me take a moment and explain how this will all come to life in the metaverse. For people, the metaverse will offer more choice than we've ever seen before. And most importantly, there will be a real sense of continuity where the things you buy are always available to you. Today, much of what you buy on the internet is inside a single app, website, or game. You might buy a custom skin for your gaming avatar, but you can't take it with you when you move to a new space. In the physical world, that would be the equivalent of buying your favorite sports team's jersey and never be able to wear it outside the stadium. In the future, you will be able to buy digital clothes for your avatar and then wear them into the metaverse more broadly. For creators, our goal is to provide a way for as many creators as possible to build a business in the metaverse. One thing we've learned.
Right, just in case you missed it, just give me 1 second. Let's try that again.
Website or game. You might buy a custom skin for your gaming avatar, but you can't take it with you when you move to a new space. In the physical world, that would be the equivalent of buying your favorite sports team's jersey and never be able to wear it outside the stadium.
All right, cue the dramatic tension music, like in a scary movie. The tension is building. You don't know if the lady is about to die or this is going to be a fake scare right here.
In the future, you will be able to buy digital clothes for your avatar and then wear them into the metaverse more broadly. For creators,
this is where the director finally scares you or the champion defeats the enemy.
Our goal is to provide a way for as many creators as possible to build a business in the metaverse.
Right there. All right. Good morning. Good morning. I know.
Good morning.
Yes, I know most of you want to tell me you knew that. No, you didn't. And it shows. Web 3.0, what's happening now, what is to come 2 years from now, 3 years from now, is here. And those who do not change, adapt, and learn new skill sets, you're just going to be a customer. I want to say a few things. Then I want to give Phil to say a quote from George Bernard Shaw. He says it's his favorite quote because it fits right here. And then I want to tell you what we're doing and how you can do it. So here's the few things before Phil's quote. Thing number one, if you do not, you can't have. Thing number two, doesn't matter what I'm talking about or if I know what I'm talking about. It only matters what harvest you're going to receive. Thing number three, many people have said, I won't join that network marketing company, Grace, until you make enough money. But it ain't about the money Grace makes. It's about the money you're going to make. And thing number four, and lastly for this section, the world is yours.
How come people say they're going to wait? Okay. Okay, for the network marketing thing. I never understood that.
They're doing it right now with the metaverse.
But why? No, what I'm saying, okay, so if you told me about this network marketing company you're a part of or whatever, and then I say, well, you know what, Rep, I'm gonna wait till you make some money and then I'm gonna come here. That don't guarantee me that I'm gonna make some money just because you made some. What is?
Yes, there's a lot of reasons there, but the number one reason that I don't think anybody would disagree with is that is a passive aggressive way to say no. They are too afraid to give you a direct no. So they're using you as an excuse for the potential goal or for the potential letdown they'll give you in the future. So they didn't say no to you. You said no to you by not being successful. Therefore, I can't do it either. Yeah, people are cowards. Phil has a fantastic quote here by George Bernard Shaw, something about some clothes or something. It's fantastic.
Clothes. Well, the one I thought you were thinking of was reasonable people adapt themselves to their environment.
That's the one. That's the one.
Unreasonable people adapt the environment to themselves. Therefore, all progress is due to unreasonable people. Or as the eagle said, take it to the limit one more time.
There you go. See? There you go. That fits here perfectly because the environment has adapted to itself, and we need to adapt to it. Will we be on Zoom calls in the future? Or will we be sitting at a table that Jerome's nephew designs in a conference room, copyrighted by his nephew, with unlimited seats that his nephew gets paid a penny a seat?
Have you ever seen the movie Kingsman?
I have.
That's what when you were talking, that's what I
Pull
thought
up
about.
get a YouTube video, see if you can find it. See if you can find it. Yes. I actually saw it by accident. I went, never heard of it, was at the movies. I was like, this looks pretty good. And it turned out to be the movie of the year. So there you go. Now, how do you get into the metaverse? Well, the metaverse is a combination of many things. Most notably, virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. What you know what virtual reality is, so there's no need. You've been seeing it since Total Recall in 1980s with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You saw it in, what's the movie? You saw it in Tron. How about that one? First movie with CGI. Yeah. Yeah, not old enough for this stuff?
Those
Okay.
were my favorite movies.
No, it should be. It changed the world. It should be. It absolutely should be. Ever since you've been saying, beam me up, Scotty, you've been introduced to some sort of virtual reality scenario. Okay? Augmented reality is pretty much new. The most popular instance of augmented reality that most people will recognize is Pokemon Go. You got your phone and there's a Pokemon sitting right in front of you. You throw your phone in and you break your $1,000 phone because Pokemon's in the middle of the street and all that stuff, right? Pokemon Go, it's augmented reality in a sense of this picture just jumped off my screen real quick, or this thing is moving. Another, let's see, instance of virtual reality, augmented reality, would be this thing right here. Can you see that, Grace? Or do I have to hit X?
You may have to
Maybe,
hit
maybe
X.
now. Can you see it now?
No.
I don't see it. It's not a.
I see it.
You see it? Grace is blind.
The dog?
Grace, yes,
Oh, yeah, I see it.
yes, the dog. Yes, the dog. Yes, the dog.
Your name was covering it. I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
my name was covering it. Augmented reality has different faces and forms. And I hope that you all are,
Come on, Mask.
I hope that you all are staying abreast to the CDC and their confusing news every 3 hours. And it's always cool to get a facelift without a facelift. And sometimes I just want to show my feminine side. Sometimes I want to show my feminine side and just have a blast, or, see better or anything like that. So this is augmented reality. Places, things that augment reality, right? That's that right there. That's augmented reality. So now you have a clear understanding of the Snapchat filters, even this one of these Zoom things to put makeup on you. Did y'all know that? Did y'all see? Like, you can, which one of you ladies know how to use it? I don't even know where it's
Me.
at. Okay.
I go to.
All right, whoever the first to use it, all of y'all using it, unmute your mics and talk.
Yeah, I use it on TikTok. That was
Use it on TikTok. There you go. It gives you a face full of makeup real quick.
I use it every time I
Perfect,
go
too.
live. I don't have to put no makeup on. I'm like, let me see what this app gonna do for me today.
And there it is. Is that you, Deanna? Are
Right
you wearing it?
now. Yeah, I'm using it right now.
Look at that. She's all dolled up.
Always looks stunning, though, Deanna.
Yes, didn't have to wash anything and sit under no dryer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, yeah, y'all get it. That's augmented reality. So it's a mix between virtual reality, augmented reality, and a bunch of other stuff. I have this company on a 2-3-2, 7-year plan, 2 years in which we're going to invest incredibly into the future. 3 years in which we are, well, let me see if I can paste it to y'all. Sorry, because I don't want you. I've said it before. I only said it once at the very beginning of the year, but I want to give it to you one more time so you can steal it and take it back to your company. There you go. There you go. And remember, I told you I have adopted this from Verizon. I told you where I got it from. I read a book. So this was Verizon's original version of this. And I thought it was brilliant, so I stole it. 2 years to create jobs and products for the future, 3 years to become the world leader, and then 2 years to transition the next future and the future staff and products. So that's my version. Their version was 2 years to find the next CEO, 3 years to test them, and then 2 years to transition from that CEO to the, from the former to the new. Fantastic plan. Verizon obviously transitioned brilliant as its number one wireless company in the world. Good job to them. So what do we do with all this information? Well, here's what the future looks. Well, actually, before I tell you, here's what the future looks like immediately. I told Grace, and I told Deanna, I don't think I told Tim, so I don't think she was on the phone. She's in the car, by the way. I'm not just willing to risk everything. I've been doing that since last year or way before. I don't even want to, I want to scale back. Since the book, I want to live in a $325 efficiency. Y'all know what those are? You walk in, it's the living room, the bedroom, and the kitchen at the same time. They're all one. They're all one. And the couch fold up, and now it's the living room. You stretch your arm to the right, there's the kitchen. There's the kitchen. Because this is
and
what
the bathroom's down the hall.
Yeah, yeah, genuinely.
Those little houses.
Yes, absolutely. I actually rather like them. I rather like them. But my deal is, Jerome, this is what I told. Well, I don't know if I want to tell y'all how I said it in the office. I said it as a black man talking to black women. So I said it culturalistically. So I'll clean up the culture. I said we have to decide whose economy are we going to fund. We've got 2 years. Do we keep giving Amazon all our money, apartment complex all our money? I forget other examples I made up, right? Do we keep ordering food because it's convenient? Or do we shop like this is a home, eat little leafy green stuff like Susan wants us to? We have to decide. And I've already made the sacrifice. And Grace was like, well, because she's crazy. And I was like, well, Grace, I didn't expect you to do all that. And I'm not trying to tell you to do all that. And I'm still telling her not to do it, Jerome. I'm still telling her not to do it. But it does beg the opportunity for me to ask y'all, in the next 2 years, where will most of your money go? And I'm not just talking about on your desires or your lust or your habits. No. Whose economy will you fund? And that's a real question. Now, I want you to think about this backwards. whose economy have you funded in the last 2 years? Don't answer out loud. I mean, most certainly with this max, you $59.99 a month. That is not an economy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want you to think about that. Was it your landlord? Was it GMC, Toyota? You have funded somebody's economy. And they took your money and are ready for the metaverse. I think I'm
My.
okay. All right, then.
That's wow.
All right.
Wow.
That's real talk. They have used your money as an investment to be further than you. You can't change the past. You don't need to change the past. Don't even be mad at the past. You did it already. It's all good. But God then showed up today to tell you that season has passed. You could be anywhere in the world right now. And the word for you is no more spending money on other people's economy. Is that, if it isn't?
That's my goal. That is a goal for me to
Good.
Do exactly what you always say. You can plant better. You can dominate. That sticks with me.
Right. So if you're going to join Udemy and pay them, I don't know, thousands of dollars, that thousands of dollars need to lead to you hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're going to be an ATS and pay $59.99, that $59.99 need to give you access to hundreds of thousands of dollars. If not, I don't take it personal. You stay in the free areas or leave, because my job is not to tell you to be my customer. My job is to teach you to be my business partner. That's my job. See, this why old folk love me.
That was deep.
It is what it is.
And it was good. And it was fat.
Damn, young folk ain't never listening. All right. I was talking to you, young folk. These old folk already know what I'm saying in this particular section. I'm talking to you. All right. You doggone young folk don't want to work with nobody. No, they got to prove everything to themselves. I got to do this for me. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to do nothing for you. You stop it. Get out that mindset. That boy, that girl hurt you, and now you think you got to prove something yourself. Go in the mirror and say you look good. Be done with it. Be done with it. Jerome, come back to me up, right? I need somebody a little older than me, because they don't, I'm too young for them to listen.
Antonio, did you see my text yesterday to you?
I sure didn't.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I said that the daily meeting yesterday was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And you said some things that I needed to hear.
Amen.
And then you come back this morning and just reinforce what was going through my head. Because when you finished talking yesterday, I said, he said exactly what I needed him to say, because I need to get my business using ATS where it needs to be. And then once it's where it needs to be, then I got the choice to take my business and keep moving or partner with ATS.
That's right.
And that's then right. Here you come out, and I didn't even, you didn't even read the damn message, and you come out this morning and say the same damn thing. I'm like,
that's it. That's it.
I was like, wow, but it's so true, and you're right, Antonio. And as you were talking right now, I said, you know what? You're talking about where we spent our money last 2 years. Well, you know what? And this is the truth. These are facts.
Yeah.
Antonio, if you don't get our attention, we're going to spend our money the next 2 years in the same place we spent it the last 2 years. And you already know that.
I needed to hear it, though, Jerome. I needed to hear it. Yeah.
Gaining nothing from it.
Nothing. Come on now, because that's not what I want to do. Okay? That's not what I want to do. And you're on to something. And instead of waiting to Zuckerberg to bring everything into existence, you're doing the same thing to him that you told me to do to you.
That's right.
You said, Jerome, grab a hold of my energy and hold on, boy, we going for a ride. And you're doing the exact same thing. And by the time he figure out what's going on, it's going to be too late. ATS going to do its thing. And they were sitting there going, damn, that's just it. Too late.
That's
Too
it.
late. Give me that money.
That's it. Be a thorn in his side, and it's going to cost $350 billion to get me out. You understand? Real talk. I need you all to process, please, that most of your economy has gone to bills. I feel you, Stradivari. But think about that, y'all. Bills. You are so much more than cost of living. You understand what I'm saying? And like, imagine, I want all of you grown folk to calculate your light bill. Just that. Over the last 2 years, how further would your company be if you had the same discipline to match your light bill dollar for dollar for research and development in your company? I didn't say don't pay the light bill. I said it should have been like a 401k field. It should have been fully vested, dollar for dollar. You pay $343.63 over there at the lights. It should have been $343.63 on courses and research development for your company. You understand? Oh, YouTube, Ibrahim, Ben Street on YouTube. Think about that. Think. We're entering the metaverse, and you have spent all your money investing and bills, junk food, etc. And all those people have taken your hard-earned money on flat screen TVs you bought on income tax. Can I push it further? Everybody ain't ready. I noticed. I apologize. But you done tithed all that money. See, I knew they wasn't gonna like it. I knew it. That church ain't got no better. As a matter of fact, got less members in the last 2 years. I'm not telling you not to tithe. I'm telling you the same principle of the electricity. Every dollar amount you gave to the Lord should have been dollar for dollar matched to you giving to bettering your research and development for your craft. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that, Frida. I ain't. You give to the Lord. You give to the electricity. As a matter of fact, both of them will put you in the dark if you stop giving to them. How about that? Okay. So you don't want to be in the dark. Give. However, that church ain't got no better. Neither has your business. That light company got super better. And they ain't gave you no. How many of you genuinely have a light company with fantastic customer service? I'll wait. I've never seen it in my life. It's a shock when I do call somebody and get good customer service. Think about it. So we are one of our consistent major monthly investments is in an organization and industry that never tries to get better by us. All right, so we get it. So this is what we're doing. I follow my structure just the way I told you I would. This is what we're doing. I was talking to Tempest. Well, no, Tempest was talking to me last night. Tempest, Jerome was making sure I stayed the course. You know, I can't even say I was talking to her. She was acting like Jerome. Young man, come here. that was Tempest. she was in her Jerome energy last night and yesterday. And in so many words, she told me, no, not in so many words. This is the exact early words she told me. This is how I knew. I should have knew, Dolores, it was going to be a Tempest day from the first words. She said, ATS Kids needs to be in the metaverse. And you need to put cloud and machine learning higher on our agenda. I said, yes, ma'am. We need to be machine learning in 2 weeks. Yes, ma'am. That's artificial intelligence, y'all. Yeah, I got you, Grace. Because Grace is like machine learning. It's artificial intelligence. And I said, yes, ma'am. Jerome, when the oracle get to talking, you got to be quiet. You understand? You know what I'm saying? And so I said, cool. So, and I didn't. Here's the deal, though, Sister Booker. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about teaching kids through virtual reality in the metaverse through here. That's brilliant. But when you don't,
brilliant.
It is brilliant. Now, what if I wouldn't have listened? Uh-oh. If I never, I'm just saying this. I'm going to make all y'all, congratulations. All of you are black now, because I want to say my statement. It's not offensive. I just want to say my statement. All of you are black now. Congratulations. Okay. You're black for about 30 seconds. I took my boys to go see Black Panther when it came out, Sister Booker. When I got back, their mama asked, oh, I know, I took her to. Their mama asked, so what y'all learned? Because that was a big deal. I don't know if y'all remember. And they said whatever they said, I don't remember. And then she got to me and I said, that movie taught me, trust a black woman. Wouldn't even been no movie had at the beginning. Okay, y'all can go back to y'all original nationalities. Okay, erase it. So if I wouldn't have listened to Tempest, do you understand what I'm saying? All right, there you go. All right. But in genuine, the people around us have things to say to us that we've missed. But since that's your husband, you can't hear him.
Stop meddling, Scooby.
All right, I'm done. I'm just saying. Pastor is in charge of your spirituality. No. Pastor is in charge of your guidance, your teaching of your soul. Your husband is in charge of your soul and your body and all that stuff. I'm not really meddling. You understand? I'm really meddling now.
Renee say you meddling.
Well, don't you forget.
Oh, he's not meddling. I mean, I'm just like,
well, let me tell you. Well, that's for you men too.
Kind of double dipping a little bit.
That's for you men too. The reason why she don't submit to you because you are unsubmittable. Anyway, I gotta get back on topic, Sister Booker. I'm sorry. I gotta get back on topic. Now, the metaverse is here to stay, so we gotta do it. So here's what we got going on in this order. They're all simultaneous. Now, it's an ATS versus metaverse. I told you yesterday, I want to do it through news. I feel that the news is a better route for us because it's wide open. Social media is not wide open. Education is not wide open. If anybody is not innovating for customer service, it is the hospitals, the news, and the electric companies, the utility companies. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and colleges and universities. They right. So the news. However, how do I do that? Well, I don't make it news. I make it one really big virtual metaversial social media that you get your news from. your education from, your gaming from, your whatever that may be, right? Because let's just face it, most people are going to the metaverse to live their real life. They're going to plug in to escape the fake life. This stuff out here is fake. You do it right now. You don't post no failures on Instagram. You don't post nothing but the highlights. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna unplug from here. We're gonna be like, Sister Bill gonna say, come to church with me. Ooh, no. And then you're gonna log in to virtual church and get you a word in somebody else's metaverse. You ain't saying you ain't going to church. Like, think about this. If you think the young folk are leaving church now, wait until it's in the metaverse. It's going to be more convenient, far cooler for sure. There's no doubt about that. And each generation has always made church cooler, so it's not a bad thing. But what it's going to be is the option for them to pick the way they want to eat and see if the Lord is good. See, they don't have that option now because you drug them to that church. You know what I'm saying? They're don't be a mass exodus. It's going to be they have this option now. I was talking to a woman a long time ago, Jerome, and I just want to see the praise there. It's fair enough. I was talking to a woman a long time ago, Jerome, and they was doing marriage counseling. I never forgot this, Marge. I'm never going to forget it. Dolores is the realest thing I ever heard. And she, her husband cheated, blah, blah, blah. And I noticed that she's upset, hurt, but something's weird going on. I can't figure it out. So I asked her, and Dolores, she told me this, I'll never forget it. She said, I'm not upset that he cheated on me. I'm upset that he took away my option to decide if I wanted to be in this relationship this way. And I'll never forget that. Well, I ain't that. First off, only a woman could be that deep. I'm a man. My brain is this big. You understand what I'm saying? It's this big. I can't get that deep. Because she was saying, maybe I would have. Maybe I could have got me somebody. Maybe I could have did. But whatever. That's what she said. I'm telling you what she said. Or maybe I would have left and said, you know what? That's fine. Let me save this heartache and I'll leave. I'm more mad he took away my option to decide than more mad at what he did. I never, I'll never gonna forget it. That's the realest thing. And I learned something that day. I said to myself, man, she is right. Because I felt every word she said. And I realized how important that option to decide is. Well, full circle. Our option to decide if we're going to be consumers or producers in the metaverse has arrived. And I'm telling you, these companies are cheating on you. And they're not asking your permission. As a matter of fact, you join them and they promise to cheat on you. And then made it confusing in how they told you. You ain't got to take my word. Everything you've ever joined comes with terms and agreements. And they've written so lawyerly, and the print is at 3 font size. And when you try to understand it, you can't. And it's 50 pages long. Now, if Dolores is trying to date me and I say, well, I want you to read this first. And it's 50 pages long, font size 3. in a language she can't understand. She gonna know I'm up to something. Do you understand? yeah. So we're like, bye. I don't, you got to go. And this is how they treat us. And it's fine. So now we go into consumerism. They have locked us in to a place in which we have no choice but to buy from them. Watch it again. Watch it again. I'm going to show you this video again. I stopped it right here on purpose because it sounds like an opportunity for you to build in the metaverse. Lies. You gotta be careful with the slick talk. Listen to it again.
The stadium. In the future, you will be able to buy digital clothes for your avatar and then wear them into the metaverse more broadly.
Okay. So first off, I want you to hear him say, "Oh, we've made consumerism even more attractive."
Okay, because I was about to say he just chose for you. You're gonna be a consumer because we produce.
The whole it's under the section commerce. The whole section. When Mark Zuckerberg, I had y'all listening here, he said, you know, these big companies have made it too expensive for y'all to buy from us. It's basically what he said. Basically what he said. And watch this here.
For creators, our goal is to provide a way for as many creators as possible to build a business in the metaverse.
All right. Our goal is to have you build a business in the metaverse, as many as y'all, as many as possible. May I help you? In network marketing, the first thing they pitch you with is you get to be your own CEO. Lies. No. It's like having a franchise just for not lies. Because that company has a CEO. And if you're a CEO, you can run your company the way you want to. But then they tell you, don't you post this. Don't you text that. Don't you have that picture. Because quality and control. It's protecting the company. I thought I was a CEO. You understand? It's the same way. You're going to join the metaverse and build and grow your platform. And then they're going to say, you violated our policies and procedures. You know what I'm saying? We didn't like what you said, Phil. We didn't like that joke. Or they're going to try to cancel you for anti this or anti that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll give you a good example of this. The best example of you can build your own platform and still lose is J.K. Rowling. Y'all know who that is? I have been baffled by this situation because it is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in the last 2 years. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. That's who wrote Harry Potter. She built Potter World, everything. She has a view, that's all I'm gonna say, of transgender women and transgender, but specifically women, okay? And they just did the 20-year Harry Potter reunion, and she couldn't be in the studio. Rewind, press play. A woman is in trouble for saying, this is what I think a woman is. And then is banned from her own show, even though she got canceled, but the show didn't because Harry Potter is too cool to cancel. Now, I'm not here to argue about her views. I do not fit or agree with her views, just so you know, right? I don't.
But isn't that what happened to Roseanne? She got fired off her own show.
she got fired off her own show, but she did a little differently. she she can't get defended. She did it a little differently. Well, think about this. The show is successful, everything's successful, everything's going because if you don't truly own the platform, it's not an opportunity. It's an opportunity for them. Because how is she getting canceled? How is the word getting spread out? By a platform she didn't build. It's Twitter going insane. It's Facebook going insane. And platforms she didn't build that she gets paid from are now violating with her rights in the same way she violating the rights, etc. Now think about this for a moment. If you don't own a section of the metaverse, that's going to happen to you. So let's make all this plain. I don't care how old you are, all you got to be like Margie, and I need you to figure out how to do this young folk stuff at whatever age you are. You understand? Because if you don't, why are you going to be a speaker in the metaverse? It's too big. It's too big. It's too big to try to be a dominant speaker in the metaverse. There will be. It's going to be the same 1% representing the same 96% of the money. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that way. It's Pareto's principle, right? It's just always going to be that way. That's the 80-20 rule. It's always going to be that way. Now think about this. But it costs you very little to build your own world as a speaker and get 100 people showing up to you an hour paying $99. Did you hear me? Grace, how much is that? Because it's very possible.
Give me the numbers again, sir.
100 times 99 times 24.
Do you want me to show my calculator?
Yes, because that's a day. We talking about money a day. All you gotta do is do it once. Call it a webinar. Have people come through. Don't miss it.
I got that. I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Anybody got a problem with $237,000 a day? Anybody? All right. Now, thank you, Grace. Is that a hard business model? No. Do you need to take over the world? No. You just need to build and own what they come into. And if you don't know how to do it, I promise you, your nephew or your grandchild is going to learn. One way or the other. You're going to learn how to do it for money, or you're going to learn how to do it to stand out, to try to get out the middle class. You're doing it right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on that, so don't worry. I got this.
No, that's right. We're doing it right now. Right now, all of you are learning how to be an influencer, a marketing director, a social media manager, so you can stand out. But if you believed in social media in 2009, and you would have became an influencer, a social media expert, if you'd have did all that, then you would own what everybody else is trying to learn now. See, we're going to learn it. I'm trying to tell you something. We're going to learn it regardless. You're going to learn it to be a producer, or you're going to learn it while being a consumer trying to transition to a producer. Grace, do me a favor. Google for me. Hold on. Hold on. I saw, let me see. I sure hope it's here. I sure hope it's here. I was watching a movie a long time ago called Baby Boy. I'm not sure if y'all know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yes. Fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, Omar Gooden? No. Yeah, Omar Gooden.
That's his name. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is dropping knowledge. Hold on. Omar. I'll never forget it. Omar Gooden.
Cuba.
Well, Cuba is I'm looking for the other brother.
That's his last name. Is Omar Gooden.
Yeah, well, no, they brothers. They brothers.
All them unstable creatures.
You understand. That was facts. That was facts. Now, okay, it's not here. Anywho, he starts dropping some knowledge. And it's when he's trying to go into business. He say, man, there's two type of people in this world. And he says, producers and consumers. We out here being consumers. And we need to try to be producers. All right. What about you? Producers or consumers? You're going to produce the magazine, that's Divine Connections. You're going to produce the audience for magazines and being their Divine Connections. You're going to produce. Do you know that when Dolores does, because I watch the show all the time, Divine Connections magazine, the person making the microphones that both parties are using has billions of dollars, while the faces of the interviews have a goal of billions of dollars. That's crazy.
Point taken. Thank you.
There you go. There you go.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna show you this. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. My journal is out. It just came out the other day. Well, you can pre-order actually. So I'll put the link in the chat. Just another added venture to Divine Connections where you can write your goals, your achievements, and all of that good stuff. All right, I'll put in the link. I mean,
yes, please do. Yeah, she says she ain't finna be no consumer.
I ordered it already, Dolores.
Oh, look at that.
I got your notification. Thank you. It's on the way.
Yes, look at that. Look at that.
Mr. Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
I was going to say on 125, you said we need to know where you're going and how fast you want to get there.
Right.
So when you posed the question today, whose economy have we been funding for the past 2 years? And then whose will we be funding in the next 2 years?
That's tough.
Something to ponder.
Yeah, because you go get there as fast as you fund them. So you go get to super consumer real fast or super producer real fast. I'm saying all this because I want you all to process that in 2 years. It's not a risking everything. I don't see it as a risk. It's not a risk. I want to downsize everything. And I told Grace and I said, I don't care. I said, what we need to do for the next 2 years. I think I said year to them. So yeah, okay. Is we need to not care who talks about us. We need to look real poor. And we need to learn everything we can because they're not going to give it to us. We don't need to hire nobody. We need to go learn all these skill sets, become extremely proficient at them, and then go steal in the next 2 years the best people. Yeah, you just hire them. Hey, you built that iPhone 20, huh? Okay, you work for us now. Put that over here in the metaverse, in the Mexiverse, right? Real talk. They do it to each other. They do it to each other. I don't want to tell you to cut back. I'm telling you, I'm cutting back. I'm cutting back. I don't want to tell Grace to cut back. She's grown. She's a grown woman. I know Deanna and Tip is cutting back. You know, they're crazy. I'm just simply attempting to tell you that none of us are safe. But we all could be billionaires. Like, don't hear doom and gloom. I want you to hear, for the first time, this is, I just excited thinking about it. For the first time since the year 2000, yeah, hear me? No, the year 1997, all these rich folk on the same playing field as you. They don't know what's coming next. They on TV fronting like they know what's coming next. They tell you the metaverse is what we vision. This is what's going to happen, and then they'll drop it in on you real quick. And we're looking forward to the future and seeing they don't know what comes next. And you don't have to spend. But Mark Zuckerberg said, we're taking this very seriously. We're spending billions of dollars. I ain't got to spend billions of dollars. I don't have to spend billions of dollars to own the metaverse. I just need to spend a couple thousand being a thorn in his side. That's it. That's it. That's your business model. Somebody said, well, he's gonna take what you're doing and put you out of business. No, he can't. It's impossible. You can only take what I'm doing and put me out of business if I'm not doing two things. If I'm not being innovative, which is disruptive, and if I ain't doing high quality customer service, which is disruptive. You can take them other little folk. You can't take Jerome. You're crazy. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to get this. Please, 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 please. Start something. Do something. I don't care what you do. But when you do it, it needs to be metaverse. Here's where I would start. Udemy.com. Why? Because that's where I learned most of my technology stuff from. If you go to Mexican News, somewhere on there, I say something about, I ain't remember the name of the article. That's crazy. If you just scroll all the way down to the bottom, let me put up the article because I really don't. Oh, yeah. I promised y'all I would make a guide to making 3D video games. I did. I promised y'all I would do that. And I did. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Forget the thing. Forget this. I'm not even trying to get you to read it. You're wrong. But if you scroll all the way down, there are a bunch of pictures right here. It says, Jerome, some of the best tools to get you started. Look, and every last one of these are clickable. How many of you knew that there were 15 free coding games to improve and level up your skills? How many know you can take a career path in either one of these? How many of you knew about Black Girl Code? Places for aspiring women coders. 25 organizations teaching women coders and girls around the globe. All you gotta do is just click them pictures. So if you don't know where to start, click them pictures. And I think 90% of those are free. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Most of them are free. You can get started right now. Will you be the best? Nope. Will you be the best in 2 years if you don't stop? Absolutely.
What's the title of that article?
Your ultimate guide to 3D learning or something. Here you go. I'll post it link. It's very detailed. The featured video is a 7-hour video walking you through. I need y'all to catch some of this stuff, man. It has maybe I think in there with all the playlists, as far as all the resources I gave, it may be 30 hours worth of video in this one post. Now watch this here for a second. I hit play.
What is up, guys, and welcome to a new mini course. Well, a mini course, it's 7 hours where you will learn a lot of cool things. Now, this is going to go for
7 hours. But check this out. You go, I'm not gonna watch no 7-hour video. Okay, don't. Or sit your butt down and take 7 hours and 24 minutes plus all your pause, stop, pause, stop, pause, stop, pause, stop. And then that'll actually be something like 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, come back to ATS and say, I built a video game. Would y'all support it? And see how much your financial lifestyle change. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like, I need you to get this here. In 7 hours and 24 minutes of learning, it'll translate more as you pause, stop, get pissed off. I don't get it. This ain't working for me. Mine ain't working. It's gonna, all that's gonna happen. Trust me, it's gonna happen, right? It's gonna happen. But somewhere in 2 weeks, you would have published a whole video game. And if he teaches you how to publish, if he teaches you how to publish a video game, guess what you do? You do the same thing and make your practice, your real play, make just a few changes to the game, title it differently, and that's your doggone game. And you develop in-app purchases, you put ads on it, and then you say, you want these ads? Pay $2.99 and get rid of these ads. They ain't gonna get rid of them ads. Not for no $2.99. But you just go ahead and get paid for ad money, and you come to a community like this, and everybody downloads your game. And all of a sudden, you go to your church and you say, you know what? My name is Dolores. I know how I've been doing it, but God has put on my heart to be in tune with the metaverse. And God has blessed me. I don't know where it came from, but I started developing games. I'm telling you, I prayed, and in 2 weeks, God made me a developer. And they're going to say, oh my God, he is good. And then you're going to say, could y'all download my game? It is free. And they're going to say, baby, we got you. And all of a sudden, you done changed your whole career path. Go ahead, Phil.
You dropped something on us, and I don't know if everybody picked it up or not, but it was like, holy crap. When you said every generation of church tries to be cooler than the previous one. That was amazing. I mean, I went, whoa. I hope people didn't miss that, because that was a mic drop there. Yes. Every generation tries to be cooler than the previous one in church. And that's so, I thought, man, and I go back to Roman Catholic, you know, that kind of stuff, but everyone tried to be cooler than the previous one.
Yeah. It happens every time. And there's a lot there. There's a lot there to decipher. Happens every time. The only articles that we're writing as a collective are those articles. That's why they're so long. And it's helpful. Because if you're gonna stand out, you get to stand out as a quick and easy, or you stand out as, here's a college course in the article. Imagine reading, all of you right now, if you think, and I told you, I said we were already teaching gaming. It's coming out this year. But I told you, I said, but I promise you I will post a full article so you don't have to wait for me. If you go back and look at that video 2 days ago, that's exactly what I said. And I did it. You do not have to wait for me. I am not attempting to keep you my customer. I do far better off trying to free you from being my customer, which would make only the ones I want loyal customers. The rest of y'all can wrench around and wrench it off. Because here you go. I can't control it. I can't control who stays. Can't control who goes. I can only control, Phil says, first-rate people like first-rate people. You know, I can only control me being a first-rate person. That's it. Let's wrap this up.
Antonio.
Yes, sir. Please.
Just to say, I don't want you to misquote me. I say first-rate people like to be around all kind of people. because they believe the same spirit that's in you is the same spirit that's in me.
right.
We are
That's
one.
That's
Second-rate people like to be around third-rate people because they go, I'm not as bad as they are. And they feel very uncomfortable being around first-rate people.
That's it. Yeah, yeah, hear it? Because y'all know me, I will butcher a quote ASAP. It is a talent of mine. You hear me? It is a talent of mine to butcher a quote. I practice at it.
And this We Are All One, this movement needs to be encouraged worldwide. And there are pockets of people believing in this, because if we approach the world as this, we are all one, it's a whole different paradigm, if I may use that term, which is 20 cents and don't we have enough change? But and there's pockets of We Are All One people all over the globe right now trying to promote this concept, because if it really is true, we really can make this world a better place.
Yeah.
Phil, when you said in this we're all one, I thought you were referring to us butchering quotes. And I could kind of relate to that.
There's pockets of us here butchering quotes too. I remember Les Brown was trying to teach me how to do quotes, and I was trying, like, man, I can't get it. He started teaching stories. I can do stories. Now I can do that. I can do that. You gotta know your leg. Gotta know your leg. Last two things. I'm attempting to tell you for sure that the Metaverse is here. It's coming. You need to get into it. I get it. It's tough. It sucks. It does. I'm going to watch. Here's what I'm doing today. Honest to God truth. It is going to be boring. Do you hear me? It is. I got a headache thinking about it. Just watch. Right here is a video. You can't see it, but can you see the time? That's not minutes.
11 hours.
45 minutes, 23 seconds. Let's just watch the beginning of it. And by the beginning, I mean like 12 seconds. I'm not going to do y'all like this.
Hi guys, and welcome to this session on Java by IntelliPat. As you already know, Java is among the top programming languages of the world right now.
That's it.
The reason
That's it. That's it. I have to listen to a guy far smarter than me in an accent that ain't mine teach me about something I need to learn for 11 hours and 45 minutes. And this is Java. You know why? Because the WhatsApp version of what I'm attempting to build is pretty much mostly in Java. And here's what's going to happen. They're going to say, man, this app sucks. I mean, I don't know why Antonio keeps doing that. It's okay. They go still buy it and still use it. See, it was a little pun in there. It was a little hidden message. Customers always complain. They complain while using. Facebook sucks, and you post that on Facebook. you go to Facebook and say, you know what? I don't know why Facebook is so dumb on Facebook. I mean, that's gonna happen. And
Antonio, this reminds me. Dude, my brother, when he was like around 3 years old, he'd get an ass whooping from my mom. And then he'd go and he'd just circle the house and then come back and complain to my mom about the ass whooping.
Where else was he going to go? The food was there. The food was at the house. Grace, do me a favor, post that Brexit article in the thing, the 3D thing, so more people can see it so they can have it. And just tell them something. And I don't care. Tell them
in the groups.
Yeah, or wherever you post that, I have no idea. They're going to complain, but it's going to take me 11 hours and 45 minutes programming hours plus whatever learning hours to get it. And I'm going to sit down and get it. And all I want to do today is walk around barefoot, play my video game in my drawers. But I have to deny myself that. You know, why not? It's Friday. You ain't got nothing to do. We're going to get you. That's an yada. That's Friday.
Don't get you high, Craig. Don't get you high, Craig.
11 hours, 45 minutes. So I'm not telling you to do something, Dolores, I'm not doing myself. I'm not telling you, ooh, watch a 7-hour video or shit because it sounds good. No, I'm telling you, you're getting what I've already watched. Why would I recommend y'all something that you're getting what I've already watched. You're learning what I already know. It can't be cohesive and have continuity and be well put together if I'm just copying and pasting. You're getting what I have experienced, and I'm giving you that. Which leads me now to the last thing. This is what the Mexican Conference is. The Mexican Conference is 3 days of me presenting to you the stuff I kind of just said right now in great detail. That's why I think it's 20 people. There's 20. There's 20. Just looking for 20. Because I need to create this powerhouse of 50. You know, like Jesus had 3 became 12, 12 became 50, 50 saved the world. You know, that kind of idea there. Okay. Same concept. Technically, Jesus built the first network marketing company, man. Just want to throw that out there, you know what I'm saying? But genuinely, we're gonna sit down in royal fashion for sure. And this is what we're doing. Who's in? Okay, then, if you want this level, Dolores, this is where you go. This is the books you read. Here are the videos I've read on this. And everybody there is going to leave with 2 years. Everybody's going to leave with my 2-3-2 plan. You're going to leave with 2 years to dominate and be better than everybody else. The 3 years to become masters at it. And in the next 2 years to look for the next future because they're going to switch it on us again. You know it's going to happen. iPhone, oh my God, it's crazy, it's amazing. 7 years from now, you still got an iPhone? It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen, okay? You know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. There ain't no sense in us until it won't. So what I'm going to do is Grace is going to talk to everyone privately. I don't even want you, Grace, you ain't even coming out. Where's Grace at? You can't apply for the Mexican Conference. Not no more. It's that, Dolores, I see you there. You know what I'm saying? It's that exclusive. It's that exclusive. You can't apply for it. You got to be called for it. I ain't lying. I might do this every time too. I'm not lying. You can't apply for it because what I'm going to give away is going to cost me way too much money. But it's the year I've been doing. This is what I've been doing all year. If you follow my moves all year, I've been doing nothing but dividing myself and giving it all away. And this is the truth. If you follow me, every channel I've done, it's all I've done. So Grace is going to contact you and Frida. But Grace, you give Frida some instructions. There's only 2 people. Only 2 people. They won't contact y'all. If I said your name already the other day, you good. You good to go. But I want you, if you're not planning on being a major player in the metaverse and I called your name, give your spot to somebody else. I'm thinking Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And I got 20 golden tickets. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm looking for the next Arshia. I've taken Arshia under my wing and I've built a company with her to ATS's weaknesses because I don't want to do it. And if I got to pay somebody, might as well be somebody here. That makes sense. That makes total sense. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm looking for that. That's what the Mexican Conference for me is, to find the little kid at the end and say, "Oh, you me now." All right, watch it, Margie. They're gonna it happens all the time. Jerome will come back next year and say, Antonio told us it happens every time. It happens every time. And every time I drop one hell of a nugget out there and they sleep on it. But I just learned today, Sister Book could be right now. Okay, on 125, you said. I'm telling you, the Mexican conference is more than a mastermind. My future, here's how I got to split out in my head. I don't want to be, I don't like clients in the first place. That's other people. I've never liked clients. It's not my thing. I like masterminds though, because I'm better in a mastermind environment. I'm better Q&A. I like that more. And then there's a certain type of people that do masterminds. There's a certain type of people do masterminds. And from that mastermind, I can, and I can't. This is not a nugget. I'm telling you my agenda. I'm telling you part of my agenda. This is not a nugget. I'm looking to invest in certain companies because they got me messed up because they think they leaving me behind. Did you hear what I said? And okay. And I know those companies is going to show themselves up at the Metaverse. At the Mexican conference. And if your company ain't good enough, I'm going to make it good enough. And if you go, that's your job. Just, can I get a piece of it? Do you mind? You know what I'm saying? If you stay, that's your job. Can I get a piece of it? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm looking to build my own little Shark Tank. Because it doesn't make no sense if you think that at this point, I'm not thinking be more like Y Combinator. If you don't know what that is, just go look it up. Okay. I'm thinking be more like Y Combinator on the Antonio Smith side of things. So when you come to Mexico, you pay your nominal fee. It is for global investing. And I might just keep it like this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see how well it goes. That's it for me. Grace, where you at? Here's your instruction. I'm going to tell you instructions out loud. I'm going to tell you. You ready? Unmute your mic.
Yes, sir.
Just so you remember, I'm going to give you your own language so you can remember.
Okay.
You are born and raised Baptist, yes?
Yes.
So if I say Jesus, you understand?
Yes.
Outstanding. So I'm going to speak your language or Jesus' language to you so you can understand how I want you to go find 20 people.
Okay.
But I'm going to flip it up. Jesus said, go to Judea. No, go to Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and the othermost parts of the earth. Jerusalem is folk that show up on this call every day. They look just like us. They in the same temple, sitting on the same pew. Judea is, well, I don't know Dolores' cousin, but if you a cousin, you all right with me. Samaria is folk I can't stand. I don't like them. They lesser than us. The othermost parts of the world is exactly like that. I ain't never been over there. I've been in Nazareth my whole life. You understand? Right. I'm telling you the same thing. This is what I want you to do. I want you. This call and the groups is Jerusalem. Mm-hmm. But I'm not looking for the folk who don't pass out bread and take care of the widows. Mm-hmm. Somebody caught that. That's Acts chapter 6, by the way. All right. So somebody caught that. All right. I want the folk who said, here's some Greek-speaking widows, and they ain't got no bread. Well, that ain't my problem. It's better. It needs to be your problem. because they one of us. They just speak Greek. And then Jerome says, well, pick 6 men among you. Divide your spirit. Take care of them folks. You come on, that's it. I deviated one time, Dolores. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the folk who are willing to pass out bread to bring other folks. That's the first step. That's what you call them first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Second folk is folk just like them. We just don't have enough evidence if they do that. Because they quiet. You know, Marge don't be talking about what she be doing. You know what I'm saying? So Dolores keep her mouth shut. You know what I'm saying, right? Then what I want you to do, them folk we don't like. Now, we ain't got them folk, but you get the point. What I'm trying to tell you is the folk, I want you to give an opportunity first to the folk. I don't think she'll do this. I want you to go get them an opportunity.
Okay.
My spirit says there's a couple folk there that we've done disqualified, but God has not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to let me hold my mute, Jerome. Let me hold my mute. Okay? Let me hold my mute. And then you can go use all that sales training out there and go get the rest of the audience. You got me?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yes.
I need 20 folk. Well, I don't need. 20 is the max. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, can I just?" Nope. No. 20. You got it?
You got it.
But do you want more better? You in charge. Go on out there, Peter. Going on out there, Peter. Go fish for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You feel pressure?
Yes.
So did Peter. Now you can relate. You got it?
Got it.
Ending statement. Those 20 people plus the host and other people. Let's leave Mexico with one really big company of 50 CEOs. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Yes.
You can't play better. You
Yes.
can't dominate. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate you. I can't say nothing else, Jerome. Just next year, be ready to say Antonio said. All right, just be ready to say it. All right, everybody. Love you. And
More.
all right, we'll see y'all.